but you are still in the system. You are part of the system, not in the system.
You're not, so dissociation is means that the emotions that you get. So basically, if I go from the very root level, dissociation means uh, the emotions that you get because of the event. It's not that your logical mind is more active, and you are seeing from outside of you. That means your existence, you don't see yourself inside that system itself. There is no existence of you inside the system. That means system will still run, work, you there or you're not there.
Correct. So that is also being saying that something you are making some system independent of you. But there's a difference between the independence and the dissociation.
Yeah, correct. Independence, dissociation is this very important part of dissociation is that you do not have the emotions attached with it that will put you in a non-neutral state, emotionally neutral state to make a decision, to take hard decision or easy decision and things like that, even when you are in the system.
Correct. So that is the foundation of the infinite game. Correct. You can play only infinite game if that the game continues even you are not there.
Yeah, game should continue even you are
Even
not
you are
there.
not there, right? So
That's
game will
one of the prerequisite of infinite.
that's the base of the infinite game. If you are in the system, if the systems are dependent on you, then you are not doing the infinite game. You are playing a finite game. So the foundation of Anand Mallik Academy is that there to play infinite game or not?
I think it's a good question. I've never thought about. I know I believe in infinite game, but should we play infinite game or not? It should play the infinite game.
So the chances are there you have never.
It's the only way to help more people. If it does not play infinite game, it's not going to evolve. And
Yeah.
over the period of time, if I see that the level of evolution that we have, the problem that we were able to solve in just which used to solve in like a week's time, months time, now we can do it in like one session, and that has because of the evolution that we had. So do my organization go play the infinite game? Yes,
So
it must.
it must, otherwise you will cease to exist. So अगर तुम past knowledge का कर लो, right, whatever knowledge that we acquired, that people has given in one or other form, right, and that is the reason it is done, it has come to us, right. It is not something that I think only if you can invent something 0.01% in your life that you are successful. So we are
So
acquiring
let's
it. So infinite game is the play.
infinite
So right
game
now,
is
you're gonna play from the Anand Mallik Academy perspective. You're gonna play the infinite game, right?
okay, let me just
Huh.
can I
You
add?
can. Just I wanna just keep it in front.
Okay. So I think I need an extra sheet. Shall I? So we agree that we have to play the infinite game, but what we don't we so the next question that comes in the moment that what is the game? So game in the sense what is the match we are playing?
No, there is no match. Match may come and go. What is the
So
game that
so
you're playing?
okay, so infinite. So okay, so as per you, what is the game? Is
Game is a larger vision that why that should exist. Your organization should exist.
infinite game?
You
So
understand?
game
Infinite game
will-
is an existential question, right?
Yeah, so okay, yeah, I got it. So game is going to be a set of matches. It will be a set of matches. It will have does the constituents going to be a set of matches or not?
You don't know. You will never know. The game is only to exist existential,
Okay,
so
so-
that you can play the game.
Okay, so what is the rule of the game in this?
So-
It will have some rules or not?
No, it'll have no rules. It'll have no rules. Nothing will be fixed because one generation's problem is the next generation, those problems doesn't exist, or you said find a separate problem.
I get it.
So right
So
now,
so
why?
I have a definition how I understand game. Okay, I understand game as game is basically you are playing very specific thing. Okay,
At that point in time.
at particular point in
Correct.
time. Okay, so game is something. So when you talk about game, I think about matches, I think about tournament, and I think about matches and tournament that creates that resilience and thing in you that makes a good player or a team of yours.
At that point in time.
Or any point in time, because in
Any point in time, you'll be playing a game.
so now infinite, so that game will have rules.
It will have few rules.
So I want to know what those few rules are there and how it is going to connect with.
So the few rules will
Is-
be
is-
the
is
number
it
one
clear?
will be number one thing will be one thing will be something that you need to exist. So first rule is that you need to exist to play the game.
Okay,
Rule number
exist to play what game?
any game. If you don't exist,
See the point is that I'm so confused with the word.
so
See,
so let me
so
let me
so
put
so,
this
so
way.
let me tell a couple of my beliefs. Any, everyone, all is something I am not very comfortable talking about. That also means nothing, none.
Okay. So we are building on top of whatever we discussed here.
Okay, so these are
the games you
these
are
are the
playing.
categories.
These are the games you are playing.
These are the games. So categories are the games
Yes.
I'm playing, and then maybe all the SKUs are your matches.
Matches. So and that
Okay,
is
and
that is-
matches
this is current this point in time.
Yeah,
as of
at current point in time. So current, maybe the matches, and matches can be played with multiple teams.
correct. It could be anything.
Okay, so basically this is the match. Basically, you can call it tournament. You can play. This is the game you are playing. This is the tournament you are playing, and in the tournament there are
Competitive,
multiple matches.
Matches you gonna play.
Makes sense.
Right. So this is the game you are playing. We are building on top of this. Okay, whatever we have discussed. Now in this category, let's say in the area of career counseling, career coaching, I'm gonna rename this to X organization.
Let's call it X.
X organization is gonna play the game, infinite game.
Is gonna play the
Infinite game means that in that case these matches are irrelevant. It is relevant today. It is definitely relevant today. This is relevant.
Okay, so you are kind of spanning now across the time,
across the time.
because you are saying today, that means
because,
you are taking a time reference.
Time difference.
So time reference you are saying, so your reference, so my reference right now is now.
Correct.
That's why
So
my
let's say
face
play on
will
this
get
side.
confused. Your reference is, since this is irrelevant, you have a future.
So no. So
Wait. Let help me understand. My reference is right now. Your reference, you are saying that this is irrespective across time.
okay, let me reset it. So now we're gonna talk about some X organization where you are not involved, which you have dissociated yourself, and that organization is trying to play the infinite game. And these are the games, or these are set up the rules of the games that you have.
Rules, I still want to come back.
We'll come to that. These are the game that they're gonna play.
I'm just keeping the rules part.
We'll find the rule. What are
Rules
the rules are
part.
there?
टूर्नामेंट का जो ये होता है ना ऑब्जेक्टिव,
ठीक
ये
है.
सब हम लोग बाद में आएंगे.
We'll come.
I'm just
So, but this is the area. This point in time, X organization is relevant, and it is trying to play the infinite game. This game can last for, let's say, next 60 years.
Okay, so now since you're talking about time span, do you have a visibility of maybe year on year or 2 year or 3 year,
Those are
that when I look at that point in time, what will be my present at that point in time?
correct. That's called the milestones.
Okay, let's call it milestones.
Okay, so we are not
So-
at the milestone level yet, because that's one level deeper than the milestone. Okay. So right now we are trying to say what is the base of this game. Okay, what game
got
we are
the
gonna
point.
play. So we are at a very nascent stage. Okay. So in that case, and we'll try to define the rules, right? And that will help us to create the milestone.
Got it.
Okay. So the rule number one is that When you have dissociated yourself, there is an X organization 60 years down the line that is still relevant, still in the market, still helping people. That is the infinite game. Probably 60 years could go to 160 years, it could to 360 years, we don't know, whatever it is, right? It can infinitely, it can continue, right? That is the foundation of the X organization, X. Okay. Now, when we do that, in that case, rule number one is what? What is the rule number one? That to make that happen, everlasting for 360 years and on, you should exist. If you are not
I should
existing,
exist.
means this X should exist, not you.
X should exist.
X
Okay.
should exist. If X is not existing, in that case, there are no games.
Okay.
Then you are not playing the infinite game.
Got it.
Correct? So, rule number one is you should exist. That is the must have. So, at any point in time, if you have to take a decision between the existence of the organization versus doing something extraordinary that may question the existentiality of the organization, you should choose the existence over the non-existentiality.
Got it.
That is the rule number one, foundation number one.
Okay. You exist.
Once you exist,
Okay. Can I ask question?
sure. And you are not there. You have to ask
So-
questions
so-
with respect to you are not in the organization.
I am not in the organization. So okay. So I'm going to hop across time. Am I allowed to do this? Am I allowed to?
It's fine.
So when I'm hopping across the time, 60 years down the line, I exist. Okay. Now, that means I also exist today. Correct.
Yes, you are.
Okay. So when I exist today, what this existence looks like?
Right now, whatever it looks like, the current state.
The current state, मुझे ऐसा लग just give me a second, इसको थोड़ा सा. Current state जो मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा है. Current state is place where kind of you're not existing.
Oh, you are existing, right? Then there is no existence. Then you have to born.
No, okay, help me. So can you just define a little bit more what
So existence
means?
is right now. If
Existence
you are alive,
means-
if the organization is alive in any form, that is existing,
That means even if it is non-profitable.
non-profitable. Because you are existing, you are investing, you are existing, right? It is not profitability. Is not the part of that equation yet.
So what is the part of that equation?
Now, next rule you're gonna define is that's rule number one. You exist. Now you are asking that how should I exist? Should I exist in the abundance or should I exist into the scarcity?
Okay.
That is what you are asking right now. So right now, what we think that this X organization is at scarcity. At scarcity, you cannot play the infinite game because if you unless you are reaching no profit, no loss, you are not into the infinite game. So to exist, you have to play zero sum game where the profit is equal to the loss. I'm
Makes
still
sense.
at that, right?
Makes sense.
So right now, if you are thinking कि अगर मेरा अभी organization का X organization is not breaking 0 point, then we are not playing the existential game because 60 down the other line doesn't exist. That's right now.
Makes sense.
ठीक है?
So existence to exist, I'm just branching it out. It's a no profit, no loss game.
Correct. Zero sum game. It's a zero sum game. At least you have to play the zero sum game. Or most of the time you'll be playing the zero sum game.
Okay, so zero sum game is played. Okay.
Correct.
That means if I translate, no profit, no loss, right?
No profit, no loss. Yeah. You may use some matches, you may win some matches, but at the same your scores are par, zero, still
Got
zero.
it. No
Zero.
profit, no
no
loss.
profit.
Got it.
So this is the place, this is the base where you can exist.
Okay.
So right now we are not there.
Correct.
Where you are not getting X organization is not profitable. Now we need to think about why it is not profitable. So this is the base rule is always there. Do you think if you stick to this, sometime you will be in the profit, X, not you, X organization will be in profit, sometime it will be the loss, but mostly it will exist, continue to exist.
Your question is right now.
Not right
What
now.
shall I
It's
do?
a vision. Are you okay with this vision? Number one. अभी एक ही rule define किया. We're gonna define more rule.
Repeat the vision again.
So vision is that right now you can only play the infinite game if your net loss and income revenue is even. Your
So
no
no profit,
profit,
no
no
loss
loss,
mein
you
you
are
exist.
existing and you can continue to exist infinitely there,
Got it.
right? But this is not the abundance state yet,
Got it.
correct? We may not want it to be there, but minimum we want it to be there.
So when I say that no profit, no loss, the people who are working in and the resources that we are utilizing in the organization, they are
equal.
So जितना
So
profit कमा जितना revenue आ रहा है उतना मेरा cost में लग जा
cost में
रहा
लग रहा
है.
है, people are
People
getting
are
they are continuing their life.
they are continuing their
There's no
life.
problem with that.
Got it.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I am okay with
you're okay with that. Now the cherry on the top will be if we can sustain for another X year looking at the eventuality.
Makes sense.
Right. So rule number 2 is that create resources which can last you longer than the 3 generation or 3x of your the problems that you are solving, and you can choose any x.
Feasible.
The rule number 2 of the infinite game is that you should always have some reserve with you, resources. I'm talking about all kind of resources where it can be you can use it in the rainy day.
Okay, so zero sum game. So when you're saying no profit, no loss, then how will I have
That's
resources?
existence. That's the basic minimum existence. You'll
Okay,
exist.
so now we are talking about another KPI.
Yeah, we are talking about next rule. Rule number 2 is that so this is non-abundance state.
Yeah, this is basically existence.
This is existence.
Somehow we survive.
are existing.
We survive.
Now we have wanted to go to abundance state. So before defining that, what the abundance looks like for X organization.
Okay, so you have resources for rainy days.
No. Yes, that is true. But for X organization, let's think through what exactly the abundance means for X organization.
Abundance means for X organization. I think this is a very good point. Abundance means for X organization is people are going to rely upon it for their life transformation journey, either career or life transformation journey, and they refer to it. It creates the reference point. Okay, so that I know that this does very nice thing. So for example, I'll just say, for example, Google. Okay, I know that I'm going to search on Google. I like it or I don't like it. Even if I like something else, I want to try. Always want to Google search. Give a try to the Google search.
Correct.
Mostly. Okay.
Correct.
Whenever I'm stuck, if I'm getting things very nice, if I'm not getting things on any of my search engine or any reference, I just Google and then I find it out. So from the life transformation point of view and career transformation point of view, my resources are the people are going to rely upon us like that. That's abundance state.
Okay, but it doesn't have any numbers yet.
Doesn't have
Any number.
Any number in the
X organization के लिए. So that you are again doing. Okay, let me ask you a question. Are you not getting the same thing when you're existing?
May not in my thought process. Okay. Because zero sum game, basically, I am closing X deals.
Not you. X is closing X
Sorry,
deal. Huh?
I am closing, let's say, n number of deals. My organization, like X organization is closing n number of deals, and it's getting profit from that. Okay, and then it is putting back in the business.
Putting back is helping people, organization people.
So in that case, why it is not? Because the market size is huge. Okay. And every time the kind of life transformation problem I'm going to fill, this market size is not going to reduce. It is increasing market size because every year new set of people are born and getting into it. So a lot of people are getting injected into the whole marketplace.
Now your logical mind has taken over.
Okay,
right? So now let's stop. These rules are never going to be the logical rules. The first time when you said abundance, that is the definition of abundance. Where you cannot think of a number. As soon as I put number question, you started to think more transactional.
Correct.
Which is defining this thing. So if this is the basic right now, what is the meaning of abundance should be on top of this. So whatever you mentioned is that abundance,
So
you are already getting
if
it.
I define it in a way that, so let's say, because I'm right now thinking from numbers point of view also. Okay, I don't know if it is
So
logical.
number like
So
because
so if
60
I
100
connect,
years down, then what number will work?
yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That right now, if I'm saying that, like, my zero sum game is n. Okay, if I'm taking n clients, I'm closing n clients, I'm consuming the revenues from n clients. Okay, so this is my existing game, and I can maintain this equilibrium for longer period of time. Okay, now if I say 10% beyond that, anything 10% beyond that is my abundance, because it's less than that, I will be just in existential.
Okay, but is not that so? Let's say you're thinking about you're gonna play the role battle or the games where you're gonna get significantly higher amount as well, and some of the losses will be significantly less. So let's say X makes an investment, which thought that it is gonna give the higher profit, it got some lower profit. Another venture has helped a lot basically.
So sum total. So I'm going with the sum total premise itself. Sum total premise. If n number of, I'm just, let's say it's n number of resources utilized. Okay, n resources utilized, n number of resources utilized, and that is enough to consume within the organization to make it sustainable. Okay, if I increase n to, let's say, 10% of the n, then I go into the zone. What is that 10% of the n is going to be? It's going to be changing every month, every year, could be, I don't know.
Correct.
And so the only that, so I have n. So to exist, I need n.
Correct.
Okay. But anything, let's say 10% beyond n, is going to give me the compounding effect over the period of time, 5, 6, or 10 years down the line. That creates that enough resources, which is abundance.
Correct. So, but as X, how it will matter? Will it be numeric? Will it? It has to be numeric.
So no, it has to be both.
numeric.
No, it has to be both. Because क्या होगा ना कि, so when I think from X perspective, X as a dissociated stuff, okay, that n will come into the picture when you have non-vanity. So X is a vanity matrix. X is a matrix, is like a likes and
Correct.
This thing, likes and comments.
Correct.
In the social media. This is n, because if this is going, I will have enough inspiration to create the content every week, every month. Okay, over the period of time, what will start happening is that, you know what, now people are referring. So people are saying no sharing. So sharing is basically referring. Okay, so the abundance is like, even if, let's say, the 10%, let's put it, I think I'm coming back to your point. I believe I don't need 1 point, like 10% of on top of X, like not 100, not 110 of the n, but in fact only 10% of the n does that. Only
Correct.
part of it does that. The sharing, the abundance will start coming. So I don't need n.
So
I get your
abundance,
point.
yeah. So abundance
get
is
your
something
point.
so abundance is something perception. It is a brand,
Perception, brand. I agree with
right? So abundance is a perception and the brand. So you are surviving in the market and you have a good brand in the
Okay,
market.
perception, brand. So okay, so I would certainly want to go deeper into this perception, what perception we are creating, and what brand we are
I will
creating.
go to
We'll
that.
come back to
Yeah.
that. Okay.
But
So-
do you
so-
think if these two are there, now does it make an infinite game? And do you think you will be always have an edge? You will exist with abundance.
Okay. On top of that, I want to add is, I don't know, it's going to be a bridge or inside stuff, is innovation to actually connect these two. That
It will be there. That's a part of it.
so
no?
is it going? It's like,
It's already in part of it. When you
So-
create a
so-
brand, so that is a part of here. Infinite.
I'm
games.
just associating it. So it's assistance or
Existence. You cannot exist if you don't even innovate, na?
okay. So यहाँ पर innovation भी है.
Innovation वहीं पर है.
Okay.
Innovation, taking a best bet, and everything. It's everything is here. You are playing zero sum game, which means that you will innovate. You will kill the product. You will create a product. You will
Got it.
refine the market. You will do everything. On top of that, if you brand have perception and the brand, that is the abundance you're talking about. If you have these two,
Then
then
you're
you
then
will
you're
get
playing
everything.
infinite. Then you're
Then you'll
playing
get everything. In that case, and this will be compounding. See, understand the point. Compounding is not here.
No,
Compounding
compounding
is
is
here.
Correct, got it.
So you have to exist, sustain, and then create a brand and perception. If you are able to do that, in that case, we are playing the infinite game. Anyone.
And the fight is right now existential itself.
हाँ राइट
So
नाउ
right
इसके
now-
अंदर हम लोग सब डोमेन में जा सकते हैं कि हम इनोवेट नहीं कर रहे, हम लोग प्रोडक्ट नहीं कर रहे. दोज आर सेपरेट थिंग दैट वी गोना टॉक अबाउट हाउ वी व्हेन वी डिफाइन द 4 रूल्स जो हम लोग ये डिफाइन किए थे 4 वेरिएबल. इफ यू फिक्स ऑन दोज वेरिएबल देन दैट्स व्हाट यू हैव. Then you play the infinite.
What 4 variables we had defined?
Script, offering, price, and the price.
Got it. ठीक. Okay, so I understood your point of infinite game. You have time to go deeper now.
I have to
you'll
stop.
have to
Pause. But you understand now. Think about it.
No, I
right
get
now,
it.
you are not playing. You are playing game of fear. But yes, you can play a game of fear. At the same point as you are not creating abundance, you are playing at the game of the fear state. You are not playing. We are not playing the infinite game.